the number 2 reason to purchase the P90X3 challenge pack is Shakeology. Because the most important part of any workout routine and where the bulk of the results are going to come from is nutrition and what you consume into your body. That's where your health comes from, and that's what we're going here for with this program, to get you healthy. I mean, forget about the six-pack abs and all that stuff for a moment. That's going to come. Focus on getting healthy, all right? So Shakeology is going to go a long way with that in simplifying your nutrition plan and with making sure that you get all the stuff that your body needs to be healthy. So it's going to come with the challenge pack. Okay, now you can order P90X3 on its own, but if you think about it, it really makes no sense to do that, especially in December when it's on sale, because you're going to have to eat anyway, right? So why would you pass up a month's worth of world-class nutrition for an extra $40 or so when you take into account that you're getting free shipping with the challenge pack and not on the base system? And you can get your breakfast or lunch for less than $2 a day and be able to make it quicker, you know, as opposed to going somewhere to get lunch and spending $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 on your lunch. You know, you'd be a fool to not do that. So get the challenge pack, take advantage of that offer, and get Shakeology with your order. So what is Shakeology? In short, it's a daily dose of dense nutrition in the form of a meal replacement powder. You just drink it once a day to replace your breakfast or your lunch, or as a snack between meals, or as a post-workout recovery shake. And it's going to give you all the stuff that your body really needs to support itself. So it comes in 4 flavors. They all taste really good, but there's countless recipes that you can also follow to adjust it to your taste and to just have it a different way each day and just never get bored of it. So let me show you what you're actually getting. Right here I have a 30-serving bag of chocolate Shakeology. Now this one's my favorite, but if you're not a fan of chocolate, we also have vanilla. You want something a little bit different, we have green berry. All right, you might want to order that once just to switch it up. And one of my second favorite probably is this vegan tropical strawberry. Okay, that one tastes fruity, it's kind of sweet. It goes good with all kinds of berries. What you can also get instead of the 30-serving bag is this box, which comes with 24 individual packets. So right here is the chocolate vegan, and you know, you could throw this in your bag or your purse. You could take it to work, and you know, it's easy and convenient to just have those little packets. But to go a little bit more in depth, you know, Shakeology is a whole food-based formula of powdered superfoods that are grown in their indigenous soils from that region of the world that haven't been stripped of nutrients, so they're mineral dense, and all the ingredients are just brought together synergistically. They're formulated that way to promote health and wellness and support healthy digestion and safe weight loss and all these things, which I'm going to get more in depth on as you listen. So Shakeology is the best meal replacement powder on the market, bar none. Do the research for yourself. Take into account the quality of the ingredients that are in here, the way it tastes, you know, all that stuff. Because it's got a plethora of just different antioxidants and phytonutrients and enzymes and minerals and all the stuff that you don't see on the USDA food labels, but it's all the stuff that really counts on that micro and cellular level to promote optimal health. But everyone looks at macro, you know, nutrients. So Shakeology does have 16 grams of protein in it. And like I said, there's both the vegan and the non-vegan formulations. So the protein from the vegan formula is made of sprouted brown rice, pea protein, sacha inchi, sprouted flaxseed, sprouted chia seed, and sprouted amaranth. And the non-vegan formula is basically the same, except that it has whey protein instead of the sprouted brown rice. The other main difference is that the non-vegan formula is fortified with extra vitamins and minerals like you would get in a multivitamin, and the vegan formula is just all whole foods based. So, what's the protein in there for? It's going to help you recover from exercise. Because when you're going through a program like P90X3, you're going to be tearing some muscle fiber. But that's what you want, because those fibers grow back thicker and stronger, and that's how you build muscle. And Shakeology, it gives you all 9 essential amino acids that your body needs to repair and rebuild those damaged muscles. It can take those 9 and it can, make every other amino acid that your body's going to need. So it also has fiber in there. There's about 6 grams per serving. And it's going to slow down your digestion. And along with the protein, it's going to help you feel more full. So it's going to hold you over until your next meal. The fiber is also going to bind with like the toxins and the cholesterol in your intestinal tract. And it's going to help you pass that along with your stool to help detoxify you. There's your cone root and konjac in here that's going to be especially helpful with this. And everyone wants to know about calories. So Shakeology contains about 150 calories. So if you compare this to a 500 calorie meal that you might otherwise eat for lunch, it's going to cut a lot of calories out of your diet. But without sacrificing getting the nutrients that your body needs to help you, lose weight and to be healthy. It's also going to reduce your cravings for junk foods, because, what a craving essentially is your body's way of telling you that you're lacking a certain nutrient, so it wants something that contains that nutrient. There's also no artificial sweeteners in here like sucralose or aspartame, which, if you do some research into them, aside from the neurological problems that they contribute to, they actually make you feel more hungry, and you wind up eating more when you eat them, because your body thinks that it just got energy to burn from the Diet Coke that you just drank. But because there's 0 calories in there, your body gets tricked, and it's like, you know what? I need to consume extra stuff to get the amount of calories that I need to function and run my metabolism. But with Shakeology, you're actually getting the opposite. You're getting fed on a cellular level so well that your body's like, hey, you know what? I don't need that much food. And you're not going to get the cravings because your body's fed with all the nutrients it needs. So, you're going to be able to eat less overall. And if you look at the study of centenarians, the people who live 100 years or longer, they all eat less. Their metabolism's slower, it's more efficient, and that's why they live longer. And I'm sure you want that for yourself. But saying that there's no artificial sweeteners or nothing like that in Shakeology doesn't mean that it doesn't have like a level of sweetness and taste good. But the sweetness comes from the berries and the fruits themselves that are in there. Like, because there's Lohong Gao, which is monk fruit. There is some stevia thrown in there, but there's also coconut flower nectar. And just these things that are naturally sweeter than sugar, but they have effects inside your body, other than that. So, I mentioned that it's low calorie, but, if you're like me, you might not be interested in losing weight. You rather just want to maintain your body weight. You want to put on some extra mass in the form of muscle. And you can do that by just adding things in when you make it. Like every day, I add in greens like spinach or kale. I throw in like fruits, either wild blueberries. I always keep them frozen in my freezer. That usually goes in. Banana, you could throw in like pumpkin puree or an avocado if you want to add some texture to it and add some extra healthy fats. You can throw in nuts and seeds. I always keep chia, hemp, and flax seeds in my freezer, and I sprinkle in some of them because, again, it's healthy fats, which are a lot of calories, and they're also going to add more protein and more fiber, and you're going to be able to utilize the anti-inflammatory effects of them. Peanut butter goes in there good, but if you have walnuts or cashews or pecans, go ahead, feel free to throw that in too. It's going to help keep you full longer and get you extra calories to make it like that 500 calorie meal that you might want to consume. I do want to note though that there is nothing wrong with just blending it with ice and almond milk or ice and water, because I do that when I'm in a rush sometimes, and I'm actually like, wow, I'm taking away from the flavor by adding all this stuff in. And it still keeps me full into my next meal and all that good stuff. So don't feel like you have to add stuff in. I know when I make my videos and when I share my recipes, I'm always adding this stuff in. But that's just because, like I said, I don't want to lose weight. But what else is in Shakeology that's going to make it so good for you? Well, there's a class of foods that are called adaptogens, which help moderate your stress levels, like naturally. If you're too hyper or strung out, they're going to help bring you down. And if you're too mellow and tired, they're going to help perk you up without being a stimulant like caffeine, but rather by, working with your central nervous system and your endocrine system, and allowing your hormones to just be released and to function at their peak levels. Adaptogens have been used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine. And some of the ones you're getting in Shakeology include Tulsi, or holy basil. You're going to get maca root, astragalus root, ashwagandha, schizandra berry, ginkgo biloba, and the medicinal mushrooms like cordyceps and maitake and reishi. Now you're probably like, what is all this stuff? I've never even heard of these things. That's because you're not going to find them in your local food market, and they're kind of expensive to import in, and they're more indigenous things that people from around the world have just been using within their cultures. They haven't really reached the mainstream yet. But these things have a profound effect on how your body's going to operate. The other stuff that's in Shakeology, which you probably hear and you read about, which is healthy and which is available to you, is it contains grass juice powders. Now they help your blood detoxify, and they help alkalinize your body and promote a balanced pH. Ideal for your body is 7.365, which is slightly alkaline. Now if you're eating a diet that's high in processed foods and sugar, or you just eat too much protein, or you eat too much carbs, your body's going to get acidic. And that's one of the main things that's going to lead to cancer and sickness, because that acidic environment is going to promote the growth of bad bacteria and fungi and yeast, and just not be an ideal condition. Like if you want a lesson on this, just don't put any shock in your pool over the summer. Watch what happens to the water. The same thing is going to go on in your body. So, to get a little deeper, like what happens when your body's too acidic is it actually has to kill its cells to rob the minerals from them to get that stuff in the bloodstream, and it'll literally leach off of your bones and steal the calcium out so that your body can balance out its pH. You don't want to do that. So also, like, that's the reason why you should be eating dark green leafy vegetables in your diet, because they've got all those minerals. It's a high mineral content, and there's also chlorophyll in there that's going to keep you alkaline and balance out that pH. So in Shakeology, you're getting wheatgrass juice powder. Now what this is they take like 50 pounds of wheatgrass and they juice it, and then they dry it out, and what you're left with is like 1 pound of really potent concentrated powder. And not only the wheatgrass, you're getting kamek grass, which is, it is a wheatgrass. It's an organic version of an ancient Korashian wheat, which used to be used in Egypt thousands of years ago. Strangely enough, I actually had that for breakfast. I just found it in the supermarket, but I didn't have the grass juice powder. I actually had the wheat berries from it. But that's off topic. You also have barley grass juice powder and oat grass juice powder. There's, aside from those, as a green, you're going to be getting spirulina and chlorella in there. Now, spirulina is one of the best foods in the world. They say that a human can live on that alone. Okay, you can't do that with a lot of other things you eat. It's like 60% protein by weight. It's a vegetable source of vitamin B12. It's just loaded with minerals. So, you're getting all of these things in there. Other things I want to add in is that in Shakeology, you're also getting a lactobacillus probiotic strain that's going to help colonize your gut with good bacteria. Shakeology is also a prebiotic itself, so it's going to help feed that bacteria in your digestive tract and, you know, help promote the good bacteria and help starve out the bad bacteria. And there's also enzymes that are going to be added into Shakeology. So, you know, enzymes help you further break down the food, like break down the protein and break down, you know, the carbohydrates to get everything out, all those minerals and all those vitamins and things out, so your body actually absorbs them and has them to use. So, you know, again, look, I can go on and on and on about all the great things that are in Shakeology. But the point is, and the fact is, that Shakeology really works. Okay? You can go to my Shakeology website. It's linked underneath this video. You can read about all the success stories that people have had about it. And you can listen to what the 100 doctors that were given this product to review had to say about it. And, you know, you can do all that stuff. Or you could just try it out for yourself, right? By purchasing it through my website. And you're going to get 30 days with a money-back guarantee to try it. And if it's not everything that I'm saying it is, if it's not going to meet your expectation of what you're hoping it is, finish the whole bag, let them know within 30 days, and pay nothing, right? You're allowed to do that. But the best thing you can do is just purchase the P90X3 challenge pack. You can get the workout, you know, that comes with it, and you're going to get the steepest discount that you're ever going to get on Shakeology, especially in December when this challenge pack is only $180. So you're getting fitness and nutrition and the meal plan and the Shakeology to help simplify that meal plan and get you all the results you want. So the only question you should really have is what flavor. Right now, like I said, chocolate is my favorite flavor. I think it's the best. It's the most versatile. It tastes like a Frosty from Wendy's. I mean, I haven't had one of those in years, but, you know, from what I remember, it's just more chocolatey than that. It's got kind of the same consistency if you add in ice, and it's just not quite as sweet. It's more natural tasting. You know, but if you're not the chocolate fan, I say get the vegan tropical strawberry. That's a close second in my opinion. If, you know, you want to switch it up from there, or you don't like chocolate, try out vanilla. But I like green berry actually better than vanilla if I just drink it on its own. But I find that vanilla is a little bit more versatile. So, you know, if you're someone that's going to want to make the recipes and add in extra calories and all that stuff with Shakeology, I would say vanilla over green berry. But if you're going to drink it on its own, you know, any of those will really work. And that's up to you. But, you know, one last thing that I need to mention. You need to try Shakeology for at least a full month. Okay, preferably 3 months to longer, because drinking it once isn't going to do much for you. Drinking it daily and covering all the loose ends that you miss in your diet, you know, every day, is what's going to make the difference. Okay, you're going to know it too, like, because your skin is going to clear up, your hair and your nails are going to get better, your bowel movements are going to become regular, you're going to have more energy, you're going to feel more vibrant. I mean, trust me on all this. I'm not exaggerating it. You're going to know. And you're going to want to drink it forever, especially on the value and the cost of what you're actually getting, you know, versus what else you can get out there in the world. So, I know I've gone on a lot. You know, you can certainly contact me on Facebook if you have any questions. But that's reason number 2 to purchase the P90X3 Challenge Pack. There's 2 days till it comes out, including today, so tomorrow it's going to be released. And, you know, I'm so excited about that. I hope you're excited about that. So tomorrow I'm going to be sharing one more video. So click like on this one, share it. You know, again, contact me with any questions, and be ready, because X Nation's coming to sweep the world. All right? Join the revolution. Don't be left behind. Adios. Peace.